Baruch, Shavua Tov, everyone. Baruch haba, Avishai. So we are continuing the halachot of borrowing, lending, etc. So lending money to a child, someone that's under a bar mitzvah, you can lend the money, but if the child is under 6 years old, then it's like throwing your money on a deer, so to speak. And if you get it back, you get it back. Don't expect it back. But children older than that, they actually are held accountable, even though they're not bar mitzvah yet. So if, let's say, you make a document, you make edim and this, and you lend to a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, then technically there is accountability even at that age. Now let's say, next case, let's say a person, lo alenu, there's a child, there's an orphan, and someone raises this orphan, and he funds him, and he pays his tuition, he this and that, and now this orphan grows up and becomes a wealthy man. So he says, oh, you know what? Here's the bill for all those years of me taking care of you. So, not right, not allowed to be done. If provided that he was doing it for a mitzvah, he was doing it for the best of his heart, you can't now go back and charge the guy. But if at the beginning of the story it was made up with the bet din or the general family, etc., that look, I'm doing this as a loan. I can't really afford this, but I'm going to be doing this as a loan. Then, of course, when the time comes, you could ask for payment back. But that, again, only if at the beginning of the story it was made clear that it's going to be as a loan. Next, let's say you have a child that at under bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah that you promise to hire them. You know what? I need your help at work a little bit, this and that. You're off from school. I'm going to pay you $5 an hour. Come and work. You can't say, he's a kid anyways. Even though I promised him he's a katan, I don't have to pay him. No, you made up with him. Even though he's a child, even though he's a katan, you have to pay him. But the downside for the employer on this one is that remember he's a child. That means if, let's say, he breaks something, someone who's a katan is also in the same category as a cheresh and a shoteh, a deaf person and someone who's not 100%. They're in that same category. Even though this kid is a beautiful boy, he's just 12 years old, he's not 13 yet, and technically if they break something, they're not obligated to pay. So a katan has different halachot to it, where if you promise him, you got to pay him, but if he breaks something accidentally, he is not obligated to pay. Okay, that's that for today. We have the cemetery visit. Following Tefillah, everyone's invited to breakfast, sponsored by Ilan Aman, Chazaku Baruch. And we also have a cemetery visit for the end of the week for the Atias family, Meir Atias Alav Shalom. If anyone could join, I think we might need another 2, maybe 3 for the minyan, just to be sure. That's at Pardesh Shalom, again, the beat section. Following the breakfast, it's officially called for 10 a.m., probably a little later. So that is for right after Tefillah. Minchat tonight and all week long at 5:10. 5:10. Have a good day, everyone. End of the video.